Welcome to Dive Jen. Today we are going to go through unsupportive friends of 2025 and how we are going to let them go. Because let's be real, we're all growing adults and we just don't want to put up with the ish anymore, and that's totally valid. Coming from a place and being a person who was a people pleaser in the past, it can be really hard to do this, but it's also important to realise that some people just don't deserve a spot in your life anymore. And that's okay, because we outgrow people, and that's just part of life as well. So let's go through a few videos together of unsupportive friends and react.
One of the toughest pills you have to swallow is understanding that people will intentionally not support you because they're not where they want to be in life. And I've seen this play out so many times. You'll have a village and so many people that support you when you're first starting something or when you're first starting out, right? And then you realize that as you kind of ascend the ranks and you start to get to where you want to go, these people will go AWOL on you, stop answering phone calls, they'll stop commenting on your posts, they'll stop liking your posts, they'll stop picking up the phone. And it's like you realize that these people will exile themselves from you because your success is so threatening to their ego because they are not where they want to be. And I just find it so odd because it's like something that you learn the older you get, realizing that a lot of times people will cut you off for literally nothing. It's not because you did anything. It's not because you acted weird or strange, because y'all have never had a situation where that could possibly be apparent, right? The only reason they're cutting you off is because where you are going in life and where they are going in life are two completely different stories. And the fact that they've made this reality that they were going to be successful and achieve so many things, and the fact that that is not coming true for them at the moment makes it very hard for them to support you.
That's crazy and like sad that they cheer you on at the start and then don't keep supporting you because you're achieving things. And yeah, that's really sad, like that people feel the need to do that. If people aren't in your corner 100% and they aren't supporting you in your dreams and goals, you don't need them in your life. Like, trust me, there's people out there who will, and you deserve better than that as well. So let's go on to video number 2.
I don't know how many times I have to say this because I'm learning this myself, yeah, and we always talk about this, friends not supporting you, all of that stuff, yeah. Just leave those people. Leave them. Leave them. Don't force people to do anything. Don't force people to support you. Don't force people to see you. Just, it's not worth it. There's no point in doing it. Don't do it. I literally had to learn this the hard way, but like, if you feel like people aren't seeing you, they are seeing you. They're just pretending they don't see you first and foremost. If your friends are not supporting you, they're not your friends. I don't know how many times I have to say this. Like, people are like, yeah, but no, but no, but no, but no. If I imagine my friend doing something and me not like just letting them know every once in a while, like, I see you, you're doing well, supporting them, like, why would I not do that? Just give me one reason as to why I would not do that. Okay, people are busy, have jobs, not everyone lives on social media. The same people that say that are on social media 24/7. You'll see them reposting ASAP Rocky, Bad Girl Riri. Why don't you repost your friends? Why are you not supporting your friends? Weird energy, bad vibes. They don't want to support you. They're not your friends. They're not good people. Get rid of them. Get rid of them.
Get rid of them. No, but seriously, that video is so true. It's such a hard pill to swallow when you realise that maybe your friends like aren't supporting you, and why. Like, there could be so many different reasons why. Sometimes it's as simple as they do see you doing better, or they see you wanting to do better, and that threatens them in that they think, oh, well, I'm not where I want to be, so I don't want to see them do well if I'm not, kind of thing. And that's really sad that people feel that way, because how are you not going to support your friends? Like, if my friends were doing a business or whatever, you know I'm following it and I'm hyping them up, because why not? I'm their friend. I'm here to support them, I would think anyway. So video number 3. That is crazy. I don't think I've ever experienced friends who do sly little jokes or like little digs at you and pretend like it's a hee ha ha joke. That would piss me off, because I feel like I notice those things, and all my friends are amazing, so they would never do me like that. But like, I've heard stories of it, and I just think that is insane that people are actually like that, because why? Just be happy for your friends and move on and support them. Like, it's really not that hard and not that deep. Like,
feel like this is gonna sound mean, but being friends with an insecure girl can be one of the worst experiences. Specifically, insecure girls who really crave male attention. The issue is they will always be in a competition with you. It doesn't matter like how pretty they are, how much they have, they will always want to tear you down and take from you. I dealt with this one girl who I thought was a really close friend. We were friends for like 4 years, I think. And at first it wasn't very noticeable because I literally looked up to her. I was like, wow, she's so pretty and she has everything. Everybody likes her, she's smart. And it wasn't until years later, after I finally cut her off, that I realized how toxic she was. So we usually hung out in a group of 3, and the first red flag was whenever the other girl had a crush and she expressed it, this girl would immediately start pursuing that guy, even though she had no connection to him prior. The other friend only ever had crushes on guys that she was already friends with, but this other girl had no connection to him until her friend was interested in him, and then all of a sudden she's messaging him. She actually ended up dating 3 of those guys that my friend had a crush on. The other friend just was like, okay, whatever. I think the other friend valued the friendship more than a guy, so she wasn't like willing to let a guy get in between their relationship. Anyway, I never really expressed interest in dating to her because, I mean, look at the way she acts. I also wasn't really interested in dating at the time, like it was just not a priority for me. One day she asked me about this and I said I haven't really felt the need to date. And after that she went around speculating about my sexuality. I remember there was this one guy who she thought was really cute, and one day he told her he thought I was cute. I was not interested in this guy at all. This actually really upset her, and she came to me and said like, I think it's so funny that he thinks you're cute. That made me feel really bad about myself because I was like, oh, she thinks I'm ugly. She thinks that it's funny that somebody would find me cute. And that's where you can really see our perceptions were different, because while she valued so much how men perceived her, I really valued her opinion. So her telling me that affected me more than him saying that I was cute. She would always be trying to compete with me. This goes for everything, like even career path, like classes I was taking. Like no matter what, she was always in a competition with me. And it was so exhausting. It's like she was always trying to prove to herself that she was better than me, prettier than me. Looking back, I do wonder why I stayed friends with her for so long. There's really only so much you can take from a friendship. And she's one of those dangerous types of friends who tears apart your confidence. And that's why I've sworn off being friends with insecure girls who care too much about what men think of.
It's giving ick. Seriously. Some of these women, girls out here, like, it's so much deeper than like them craving male attention. There's probably a reason why they're doing that, but there's no way. Like, if someone said, oh, that person thinks you're cute and it's so funny, I'd be like, what? What do you mean it's so funny? That's crazy to say. And like, tearing your friend down to make yourself look better is yuck. It's got to be the most bottom tier thing someone can do. It's like, why are you trying to make yourself look better? Or like when you're in a group setting and someone tries to embarrass you in front of all these people, like, what are you doing? Stop. It's like side eye. But like, honestly, just do better, people. Like, I'm lost for words, because why are people actually like this? You need to get like help or something. I don't know. Next video. I mean, sure, a normal person probably would have let that go. This is what the girl's saying, but because the music in the background is blocked on YouTube, I couldn't post the real one. Sorry. I love that video. It's just such a vibe. I just think like it's so important to have clear boundaries and set them, because some people will just walk all over you and take advantage of that, which is horrible. And to those people, I say piss off, because why are you like that? I just can't even wrap my head around it, because just support your friends. It's so simple. Like, if you're not where you are, use that feeling to do better for yourself. Because at the end of the day, no one else can change things except for you. What's that saying? You can lead a horse to water, but it doesn't mean it's going to drink it. Like, and you know, sometimes it's really hard to do change and make changes, but you need to do it. If you want to be somewhere different, you need to do it. And sometimes it's uncomfortable, yes, but that's just part of the journey. Sometimes you just need to embrace it and go with it. So, next video.
If you're looking for the quickest way to find out who your true friends are, literally just start trying to post content. Because I am telling you, there is literally nothing that will show you so instantaneously who your true friends are than if you're trying to start posting content. Like, it honestly is mind-boggling. And I would say it comes in like different levels, because there are friends who just won't really support you, which again is not being a good friend. But there are people that you will have in your life that you thought were good friends straight up like
make fun of you. There was literally a girl that I thought was like my friend, not a best friend, but still we were like friendly, and I had her literally send me my own TikTok making fun of me. Like send it and then like wrote some shit about what I was doing, and I was like, okay. You're also gonna have the people making comments like, oh, so you're making content, like how's that going? Like trying to make you feel like it's a stupid idea for you to even be doing that in the first place. And there's also just gonna be friends who simply don't support you, like people you thought were your best friends. Like it's so easy for them to like your video, share a video, like try to help boost your content, because it is hard to get your content off the ground, and they simply don't. I don't know. All I can say is like if random girls that you've never met before and you're becoming friends with on the internet are boosting your content more than your real friends are, that's a little bit of a problem.
It's actually really sad that you'll have people who you barely know support you more than your closer friends or like your best friends. That actually makes me sad, because you think they'd be the first people to support you fully is your best friends, close friends or family. And like it is hard when you're building something from scratch or just starting something from new. It's always hard to get off the ground running and like get it started. So any kind of support, whether it's a like, comment or share, like everyone appreciates that who's just starting out. So support your friends. It's really not hard. And let's watch the next video.
It's absolutely heart-wrenching when you're talking to your friend and all of a sudden you realize, ooh, this friend is not on my team. They're not rooting for me. They don't want what's best for me. There's gonna be that slight competition vibe that's always there, and you can't fully trust them. I feel like that's the worst feeling you could ever get.
Oh, friends that compete with you, so icky. Just why? That's my question. And very true. So let's go into the last video.
Let them be a bad friend to you. Let them hurt your feelings. You don't have control over how people treat you, but you have control over how you react. You have the choice to stay in that friendship and let your friend make you feel terrible, or walk away and, you might feel terrible at first because you just broke up with your friend, but eventually you're going to feel better because you're not going to be surrounded by people who make you feel lonely. You might be alone, but you won't feel lonely.
I think that's a really good point. You could be surrounded by people and still feel lonely if you're not with the right type of people. And I think it's such a shame when people are surrounded by others who make them feel alone because they don't feel heard or seen, just kind of there. Also, the other thing is the let them theory. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's like, let them do this, let them do that, just to see what they would rather do. I really like that theory because people are going to do what they want to at the end of the day. Let them. If they can't see that something is going to hurt your feelings, that's on them. And sometimes people do make mistakes, yes, but depending on the mistake and if they've done it before is a totally different thing. But definitely don't make excuses for people because you just don't deserve that. Like, making excuses for people you love just because you love them isn't a good enough reason for them to just stay in your life, because you deserve to be treated really, really well. And unsupportive friends, family, whoever is out for 2025, we are not putting up with any ish this year because we just don't have to. So that is everything from me. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or just comment below. Let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Have you put up with any of this before? Experienced anything? I've heard some pretty crazy story times, so I'm sure I'm not the only one who's heard of these as well or gone through some of them. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.